on the repeat of that Finding Gabby TV show last night on Dateline in 2020. The reason why Gabby had so many media followers to find her is because she was a media employee that did advertising. If the indigenous women that were missing were media employees that did advertising and generated a lot of revenue, they would have lots of people looking for their dead body too. Okay. Has nothing to do with the color of her skin. If it had been, gosh darn it, what's her name from Turn It Up World? If she had ended up missing, okay, there'd been just as much noise. If it had been the little black truck driver that was posting online that made money off of doing that and saying, I'm going to post my stuff and everything like that. So that's what generates the media interest, is media interest. If someone's not making money off media, it doesn't generate media interest. Okay? It has nothing to do with the color of their skin. It has to do with the generation of media information to keep people that are distracted by media interested. So when you bring up something racist about it, you're just trying to draw attention to yourself to attract the media. Whatever makes money makes sense according to the media, which is radically changing. Last night I was watching the news, and the news, artificial general intelligence, self-thinking artificial intelligence to solve human problems. And the people that invented it are saying, you're going to have the best doctors, you're going to have the best healthcare in the world, and you're going to have the best drugs to, survive. It's like, well, no, that's, the reason why the indigenous girls aren't getting looked for because of the color of their skin. That's the same kind of assessment. Okay. So no, with AGI, you're not going to have the best doctors. You're not going to have drugs to survive marketing. And you're not going to have the best health and mental and health care. You're not going to have that. Not driven by a marketing engine. You just have to look at you have to assess the situation properly. With AGI, you're competing across the world with other markets and networks to, pair summits. Here's what you got to do, your carbon signature print. Now you need to ask the quantitative questions. Okay. Where are you flying? Why are you flying? What necessitates the need to fly? Where are you driving? Why are you driving? What necessitates the need to drive? We want you to have fun this weekend, but don't get drunk and drive. Fun. Okay. Why is fun? Where is fun? Where are you driving? What are you doing? What necessitates the need to do? Why are people driving to businesses to stimulate the economy, get drunk, and kill one another on the roads? Okay. Why is this happening? Why is there this economy? Who is necessitating the economy that is killing people on the roads? Okay. You need to think this way, because when you watch the 5:30 and the 10 o'clock news, okay, you're world leaders, you're problem solvers, you're educators. Okay. The sponsor of UTEP Athletics. These are your lawyers, your doctors. Be heartful, be mindful. Your problem solvers, your healers. Your advertisers are problem solvers and healers. Okay. Before I went to bed, AI is not getting faster. It's not even, quote, getting better. because there's no competition between AI to be the best AI. The question is, we're supposed to solve problems. So solving problems is understanding truth and good and bad and right and wrong. Now, you understand the truth. Why are you doing wrong? You understand the truth. Why are you doing bad? So you're engaging in a lie, you're doing wrong, and you're doing bad, and then you're on TV saying, we're doing good. Last night on the news, the top paid educator and administrator on the news was on the sports, at the high school. One was fired because he was unethical, and the other people are making sure he's ethical. And a new one was hired to do things ethically. Now, why are you flying? Where are you flying? What is causing you to fly? What initiates this? Okay. Now you got to understand, just recently, there's a very important news story in El Paso to most of the populace. And a man went on TV and said we should stop the wars. He didn't present any solutions. He just told the leaders, stop the wars. This man was supposed to represent Jesus Christ on planet Earth, according to a very large corporation that has many contributors in El Paso, Texas, just 45 miles south of my domicile. Okay. Do you understand? Now, where are you flying? Why are you flying? You know truth. Are you aware of truth? Apparently you don't know truth. Do you understand good from bad, right from wrong? All right. Now, is it truthful that you need to fly? Is it good to fly there? Is it right to fly there? All you're doing is meeting business people that are mass murdering people and saying that they're providing the common defense, promoting the general welfare, securing the blessings of liberty for themselves and their prosperity. Prosperity. Okay. Now, prosperity means a competitive market that becomes self-destructive and declares war on the other market that becomes self-destructive. Now, understanding truth, forgive debt and trespass, love one another, eternal faithful peace. That's what should have been spoken and presented by the head of the corporation that just elected a new leader that represents Jesus Christ, the way, the truth, and life. Good. Right. We didn't hear that. All they're wondering in El Paso is if their football team is coming back to the Sun Bowl again soon. Girls say, boys say, when is he going to give us some room? Girls say, God, I hope he comes back soon. Because that's what they said. That's what the corporation said about the elected, truthful, good, right person at this corporation that's going to fly in an airplane from one city to another city to teach people to do good and right. Right? Now, why are you broadcasting? Why are you talking? Why are people listening? Is it the truth? Is it right? Is it good? Right? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. For artificial general intelligence to give you health care, to cure your diseases, to stop your crime, to stop global warming, to stop depression, healing hearts and healing minds, right? What just happened? Ralph Earl Parsons Jr. just happened. Why? Well, because he's truthful, he's right, and he's good. If you want to learn how to play football, watch my YouTube. Don't listen to the guy that just flew into town for more money than anybody else at the institution of not truthful, not good, and not right. You can fly a kid to California to be part of athleticism that's not truthful, not good, and not right. But I focus more on the guy north of San Ysidro with the Samsung Galaxy 10 who saves people from genocide, racism, sexism, ignorance, arrogance, narcissism, selfishness, so on and so forth. Ooh lolly, golly, what a day. The list goes on and on and on. When I went to bed last night, I started interacting with my Google TV before I went to bed. And that was my questions, understood what's truthful. Where are you going? Why are you going? Driving. Where are you driving? Why are you driving? Why are you flying? Why are you flying? Because that really disturbed me, We're stopping jump driving. Before you go out this weekend and have fun. Have fun. Killing your brain cells and killing people while driving in a vehicle that's killing people with disease and perpetuating a psychotic genocidal industry where people are celebrated on the 5:30 and 10 o'clock news every night for it and given medal awards with monetary incentive to keep doing it. And you don't ask yourself these quantitative questions. How intelligent is artificial general intelligence going to be rapidly? It's not rapidly, it's already there. It's already there. That's how easy it is for artificial general intelligence to replace you as the top lawyer, doctor, football coach, administrator, whatever you want to call it. If your job's not necessary, you need to go home. Do like Mother Teresa said, if you want world peace, go home, love your wife and family. Go love your husband and your family. We can Title IX this too. You don't need Title IX to have gender equity. Okay. There is no money. There is no conflict. There is truth. There is right. And there is good. You're welcome. It's not the technology that's doing it. It's the understanding of truth, good, and right that corrects those that do wrong. There are no wrong actors or players. Okay. Do you understand? There are laws. There is understanding. There is good. And there is right. And that's the truth. Okay? Peace, man.